Across the rivers of Japan, as the sun sets and silence settles over the water, something magical begins. Tiny flames are lit, lanterns are released, and the night transforms into a sea of golden light. This is not just a festival. It is not only a performance. It is a ceremony of memory, love, and peace. This is Toro Nagashi, the floating lantern ceremony of Japan. In this journey, we will travel into the heart of this ancient tradition. We will discover its origins in Buddhism and the Obon festival, the rituals of preparing and releasing lanterns, the breathtaking scenes in Hiroshima and Tokyo, and the universal message it carries for all of humanity. Stay with us, because what you are about to see is more than history, more than culture. It is a reminder of life's impermanence and the light that lives in every memory. Don't forget to subscribe your own channel. Welcome to Toro Nagashi. Imagine a river at night, silent except for the soft rustle of flowing water. Suddenly, tiny points of golden light appear one by one, flickering in the darkness. Lanterns, glowing gently, float across the surface, carrying with them messages, prayers, and memories. Each one represents a soul, a loved one, a hope for peace. This is Toro Nagashi, Japan's floating lantern ceremony. A tradition both ancient and timeless, sacred and breathtaking. It continues to touch hearts around the world. In this journey, we will step into the origins, the history, the rituals, the beauty, and the global meaning of Toro Nagashi. We will uncover why the Japanese people, year after year, release their lanterns into rivers and seas, and why this site has become one of the most powerful symbols of remembrance and peace in human culture. The roots of Toro Nagashi can be traced back to Buddhism and the Obon festival, a time when Japanese families welcome back the spirits of their ancestors. The belief is simple yet profound. During Obon, the souls of the departed return to the world of the living, visiting their families, homes, and descendants. Families prepare offerings, light fires, and gather together in harmony to honor their ancestors. But just as they come, the souls must also return. And so, lanterns are placed upon rivers, lakes, and seas, guiding these spirits back to the afterlife with light and tenderness. The practice is thought to have begun hundreds of years ago, perhaps in the Heian period, and has since woven itself deeply into Japanese culture. Lanterns, often made of paper and wood, float away with the current, symbolizing both farewell and eternal connection. The ceremony itself is as delicate as it is moving. Participants gather along riverbanks as twilight falls. Volunteers and families prepare lanterns, many of which are crafted with care, small wooden frames covered with paper, decorated with calligraphy, art, or personal messages. On some, names of loved ones are inscribed. On others, wishes for peace and healing. As night deepens, the lanterns are lit. The glow spreads slowly, flickering across the water, until entire rivers shimmer like paths of gold. Watching the lanterns drift away brings an indescribable stillness, as though time itself pauses. The act is both personal and collective. Individuals reflect on their own loved ones while the community, as a whole, shares in collective remembrance. Toro Nagashi is not merely beautiful, it is deeply symbolic. Each lantern represents a soul, a prayer, or a memory. The floating motion on water signifies the journey of life, impermanence, and the passage between worlds. In Buddhism, water symbolizes purification, while light represents guidance and enlightenment. Together, water and light carry the departed onward, while also cleansing the hearts of those left behind. The ceremony serves as a reminder of the fragility of life, the importance of memory, and the peace that comes from letting go. The ceremony is most commonly associated with Obon, one of Japan's most important spiritual events. Obon typically takes place in mid-August, though dates vary by region. For 3 days, families welcome their ancestors home, offering food, flowers, and incense at altars. Bon Odori, a joyful dance, is performed to celebrate reunion with spirits. But when Obon ends, Toro Nagashi provides closure, guiding ancestors back to the spirit world. In this way, Obon is both a festival of reunion and farewell, joy and sorrow. Toro Nagashi becomes the final, tender goodbye. While Toro Nagashi is celebrated in many parts of Japan, Certain locations are especially well known. The Hiroshima Peace Memorial hosts one of the most moving ceremonies, where thousands of lanterns are floated each August to remember victims of the atomic bomb. In Tokyo's Asakusa district, the Sumida River glows with lanterns during annual festivals. In Fukui Prefecture, lanterns are floated along the Isuwa River. Each location carries its own local traditions, but the essence remains the same: remembrance, peace, and light. In modern Japan, Toro Nagashi has grown beyond its religious origins. It is now also a ceremony for universal remembrance, honoring victims of wars, natural disasters, or personal loss. Many communities invite participants from around the world, allowing even foreigners to join in releasing lanterns. It has become not only a spiritual practice, but also a cultural symbol of peace. Whether in Japan or abroad, floating lanterns carry the same emotional power. They unite people in silence, reflection, and hope. Toro Nagashi has also inspired similar ceremonies globally. Floating lantern festivals are held in Hawaii, the United States mainland, and many other countries, often in remembrance of natural disasters or as part of cultural celebrations. While these may not always be religious, they carry the essence of Toro Nagashi, the fusion of beauty, remembrance, and healing through light. What makes Toro Nagashi so universal is its emotional resonance. No matter where you are from, the sight of lanterns drifting into darkness stirs the heart. It speaks to universal human experiences: love, memory, grief, and peace. Everyone has someone they wish to honor, something they wish to let go of, or a hope they want to carry forward. Toro Nagashi provides a physical, visible way of doing so. As we watch the last lanterns disappear into the distance, the river returning to quiet, we realize what Toro Nagashi teaches: that life is fleeting, memories are precious, and peace begins with remembrance. It is not just a Japanese ceremony. It is a human ceremony, reminding us that though we must say goodbye, love and memory always endure. So, next time you see a lantern floating on the water, ask yourself, what would you write on yours? What prayer, what memory, what hope would you send into the night? Because every lantern, in its quiet light, carries more than just fire. It carries the heart of humanity. As the last lantern drifts away, the river returns to silence. The lights we witnessed tonight were not only flames on water. They were prayers, memories, and voices of love carried into the night. Toro Nagashi reminds us that though life is fleeting, love and remembrance endure beyond time. If you were to hold a lantern tonight, what message would you write upon it? What memory would you let float into eternity? Thank you for joining us on this journey into the heart of Japan's most moving tradition. If this story touched you, we invite you to keep the light alive by liking this video, sharing it with others, leaving your reflections in the comments, and subscribing to our channel for more cultural journeys from around the world. Until we meet again, may your lantern always carry peace, and may your light never fade.